Yeah. Okay. Number 10 on his back, dreams in his eyes. He thought the field was the only way to rise, but God had a purpose beyond the game.
He grew up running where the street lights shine, ball at his feet and a dream in his mind. Number 10 jersey, worn every day, like his whole life was stitched in the name. He pictured stadiums, crowds on their feet, cameras flashing when he scored with heat. Said one day they'll all know who I am. With every goal he built his plan, but somewhere deep behind the cheers he carried pressure, pride and fears. If football faded, who would he be? He never asked what God could see. When your dream becomes your only name, you can lose your soul chasing the game. But God looks deeper than trophies and fame and calls your heart beyond the frame. Number 10, but God had more, a greater purpose behind the door. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the pain. God could turn a broken dream into flame. Number 10, he learned to see his worth was never in victory. When the field went quiet and the crowd moved on, God gave him purpose to carry on. Then one match came on a rainy night. He moved too fast under stadium lights. One wrong step, one painful fall, and silence covered the cheering hall. A doctor spoke with careful eyes, said this rollback may take some time. His heart dropped low, his dreams felt gone, like the life he built had been withdrawn. He sat in his room with the jersey near, tears on the fabric, heart full of fear. Asked, Lord, who am I without this field? And God began to show what needed healed. Sometimes the break becomes the place where God reveals a deeper grace. What feels like lost beneath the sun can be where new purpose has begun. Number 10, but God had more, a greater purpose behind the door. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the pain. God could turn a broken dream into flame. Number 10, he learned to see his worth was never in victory. When the field went quiet and the crowd moved on, God gave him purpose to carry on. Weeks turned months and his walk got slow, but his faith found roots where the pain did grow. He started helping kids from the neighborhood, teaching them the game, teaching them good. He told them, your gift is not your God. Walk with faith even when life feels hard. Win with humility, lose with grace, and never let a scoreboard take God's place. Now he still loves the ball in the open ground, but his identity ain't in the crowd. The injury changed what he thought he knew. God broke one dream and made it new. A calling can rise from a wounded place. A scar can preach about saving grace. He lost one road but found the one who gives true purpose through the sun. Number 10, but God had more, a greater purpose behind the door. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the pain. God could turn a broken dream into flame. Number 10, he learned to see his worth was never in victory. When the field went quiet and the crowd moved on, God gave him purpose to carry on. Yeah. The jersey stayed, but his heart was changed. God took the dream and rearranged. From football dreams to kingdom purpose. Yeah. Football dreams to kingdom purpose. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Old chair spinning under warm street light. Clippers buzzing while souls come alive. God can use commonplaces for uncommon grace. Listen. Yeah. There's an old barbershop on the corner block. Faded front sign and a ticking wall clock. Leather chairs crack but the love stays clean. Where the young and the old share the same dream. Clippers hum low like a boom bap snare. Stories rise up in the afternoon air. Men talk family, pain and pride, while the barber cuts hair and listens inside. Some coming laughing, some coming warm. Some carry battles from the day they were born. But in that small shop with the window light, God starts healing what they hide from sight. Not every altar has a church house floor. Sometimes grace walks through a barbershop door. Between old mirrors and a waiting chair, Heaven moves through a simple prayer. In the barbershop light, hearts get restored. Broken men find peace in the Lord. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in the air. God does wonders in an old shop chair. In the barbershop light, hope starts again. Faith talks deep between family and friends. Commonplace, but heaven shines bright. God moves strong in the barbershop light. One young man came with anger in his eyes, trying to look tough, trying to bury his cries. Said, my father left, my home fell apart. I don't trust nobody with my heart. The barber paused and lowered the blade. Said, son, I know the wounds you never said, but there's a father who won't walk away, and his love can reach you today. An old man nodded from the corner seat. Said, Jesus found me when I felt defeat. I lost my way, but he called me back. Put mercy and purpose on a broken track. Every haircut, every honest word became a sermon somebody heard. No microphone, no stage, no crowd, just quiet truth speaking clear and loud. In the barbershop light, hearts get restored. Broken men find peace in the Lord. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in the air. God does wonders in an old shop chair. In the barbershop light, hope starts again. Faith talks deep between family and friends. Commonplace, but heaven shines bright. God moves strong in the barbershop light. Now every Friday, when the sun goes down, the whole community gathers around. Mothers bring sons, fathers come too, talking about life and what faith can do. Some pray for jobs, some pray for peace. Some pray for chains in their homes to release. Some walk in lost, not knowing why, and leave with hope lifted up in their eyes. That old barbershop became holy ground, where wounded hearts laid burdens down. Between fresh fades and stories told, God turned tired souls into gold. So never call a small place small, when God can work through it all. A chair, a smile, a listening ear can make the love of Christ. In the barbershop light, hearts get restored. Broken men find peace in the Lord. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in the air. God does wonders in an old shop chair. In the barbershop light, hope starts again. Faith talks deep between family and friends. Commonplace, but heaven shines bright. God moves strong in the barbershop light. Yeah, clippers fade, but the grace stays true. God used that shop to make hearts new. Yeah, commonplace, extraordinary light. Come on. One small key in the palm of his hand. He didn't know yet what it would demand. Faithfulness starts with the little things. Hey, listen. Come on. One small key in the palm of his hand. He didn't know yet what it would demand. Faithfulness starts with the little things. Hey, listen. Mama put the key in his hand one day, said lock the door before you go your way. He was young with his work shoes on, trying to make it out before the morning was gone. It felt so simple, just a house key ring, but even small things can mean big things. She said be careful son, this home is ours. Guard what God gave through the passing hours. He stepped outside with the sun coming low. Bus stop waiting and the city moving slow. Didn't understand what she meant back then, but the lesson would return again and again. No, sometimes purpose starts real small. In quiet duties nobody sees it all. A faithful heart in a simple part can become worship before God's heart. The house key, responsibility. God was teaching what a man should be. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in his hands, learning to serve before he leaves the land. The house key, small but true. Faith begins in what God gives you. Before the pulpit, before the call, be faithful at home with the little things first of all. Years went by and the boy grew strong, working long days trying to do no wrong. Now he had a family, a table, a door, little feet running on the kitchen floor. Bills on the counter, prayers at night, trying to guide his home in the Lord's light. He remembered mama with that key in her hand, and suddenly the lesson helped him understand. God gave him more than walls and a name, more than a roof and a picture frame. He was called to cover, called to pray, called to lead his house in a righteous way. A priest of the home don't need applause. He kneels in prayer and follows
with care and brings his family before God in prayer. The house key, responsibility. God was teaching what a man should be. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in his hands, learning to serve before he leaves the land. The house key, small but true. Faith begins in what God gives you. Before the pulpit, before the call, be faithful at home with the little things first of all. Yeah. Now every morning when he turns that lock, he prays for his family before he walks the block. Lord, keep this house under your peace. Let love grow strong and let fear release. He teaches his children how to trust and forgive. Shows them in action how a servant should live. Not perfect but present, still learning grace. Trying to reflect Christ in a humble place. That same small key now hangs by the door. A reminder that God always asks for more. Not more fame, not more control, but faithful hands and a surrendered soul. So don't despise the quiet start. God builds leaders through a faithful heart. Every little duty, every hidden call can be holy when you give God all. The house key, responsibility. Responsibility, what a man should be. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in his hands, learning to serve before he leaves the land. The house key, small but true. Faith begins in what God gives you. Before the pulpit, before the call, be faithful at home with the little things first of all. One small key taught him how to stand. To the God is home with a prayerful hand. Faithfulness starts with the little things.
Yeah. Last page, blue lines, ink running deep. What started as pain became a seed. God can use your gift to set somebody free. Yeah. He sat in class with his head held low. Back row seat where the quiet kids go. Teacher talking but his mind felt loud. Carrying storms underneath the crowd. Last page opening his notebook then. Pen in his hand with the pain within. Started writing rhymes just to breathe somehow. Putting hidden tears into rhythm now. No studio lights, no microphone stand. Just a young soul with a shaking hand. Every line was a cry from the heart, but God was already turning it into art. What you call pain, God can use it. What you call small, He can choose it. A simple gift in a broken place can become a song of grace. On the last page of the notebook, hope came alive. Rhymes from the pain helped his faith survive. Boom bap, heartbeat, ink on the line. God turned the story into holy signs. On the last page of the notebook, light broke through. What he wrote for himself reached somebody too. From a silent death to a soul set free. God used his gift as a testimony. At first he wrote about the nights he cried, about the pressure that he kept inside, about the friends who left, the dreams that cracked, about the old mistakes that kept coming back. Then he wrote, Jesus met me in the rain, held my heart when I couldn't explain, took my shame and gave me peace, broke my chains and brought release. One kid beside him saw the words one day, said, man, I feel that in a different way. He said, you believe God can help me too? And the boy said, yeah, he still makes new. A rhyme can preach when the heart is real. A page can carry what the soul can feel. No gift is wasted in the Savior's hands. God plans purpose where nobody understands. On the last page of the notebook, hope came alive. Rhymes from the pain helped his faith survive. Boom bap, heartbeat, ink on the line. God turned the story into holy signs. But on the last page of the notebook, light broke through. What he wrote for himself reached somebody too. From a silent death to a soul set free. God used his gift as a testimony. Soon more students gathered after school, not for fame, not to act too cool, but to hear those rhymes about grace and truth, spoken straight from a heart of youth. Yeah, he started sharing how the Lord came near, how prayer gave strength when he lived in fear, how the word brought light to his darkest page and turned his pain into holy courage. Now the last page wasn't just for him, it became a lamp when the halls grew dim, a testimony written line by line, showing God God can make broken things shine. So use your voice, use your pen, let God speak through where you've been. Your gift may start in secrecy, but God can use it publicly. Oh, on the last page of the notebook, hope came alive. Rhymes from the pain helped his face survive. Boom bap, heartbeat, ink on the line. God turned his story into holy signs. And on the last page of the notebook, light broke through. What he wrote for himself reached somebody too. From a silent death to a soul set free, God used his gift as a testimony. Yeah, the last page became the first step through. God uses rhymes to make hearts new. Your gift can transform lives too.
Okay. Same street light shining every night. Tired feet walking through the dark, still guided by light. Jesus is the light of the world. Come on. He clocked out late when the city got cold. Work shirt faded, heart feeling old. But bus ride quiet, headphones low. Carrying worries nobody would know. Every night he walked the same old street, cracked sidewalk underneath tired feet. Bills on his mind, pain in his chest, trying to find peace, trying to find rest. Then he'd see that post with the light still on, standing there faithful till the night was gone. And something inside him was softly say, God still gives light for another day. When the road feels dark and the hope feels thin, Christ still shines where the fears begin. Even one light in the midnight air can remind your soul that God is there. The street light shines on the way back home, telling his heart he's never alone. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the night. Jesus still guides with a holy light. The street light glows when the world feels cold, like a promise of grace for a tired soul. When every dark tries to cover his sight, Jesus stands bright as the world's true light. Some nights came heavy with silent tears, thinking about failures, thinking about years. Dreams he delayed, prayers he forgot, battles he fought that the world saw not. But that same light never missed one night. Through the rain, through the fog, through the wind's hard bite, like a quiet sermon on the avenue, saying God is still watching over you. He remembered the words from Sunday school. Jesus brings light where the shadows rule. Not just a lamp on a city pole, but the living light that restores the soul. No darkness can defeat his flame, no lonely road can hide his name. The night may speak, but it can't win when Christ's light rises from within. City light shines on the way back home, telling his heart he's never alone. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the night. Jesus still guides with a holy light. The street light glows when the world feels cold, like a promise of grace for a tired soul. When everything dark tries to cover his sight, Jesus stands bright as the world's true light. Now he walks slower when he passes by, looks at that glow underneath the sky, says a small prayer before he turns the street. Lord, keep your light in front of me. He tells his friends when the nights feel long, there's still a light when your strength feels gone. Jesus can guide through the darkest place and lead your heart back into grace. That old street light became more than steel, more than wise, more than what eyes feel. It became a sign on the road. He knew that God shines faithful and his word stays true. So let the night come, let the shadows fall. Christ is the light, still above it all. Every tired step, every lonely fight can be covered by his perfect light. Street light shines on the way back home, telling his heart he's never alone. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the night. Jesus still guides with a holy light. The street light glows when the world feels cold, like a promise of grace for a tired soul. When everything dark tries to cover his sight, Jesus stands bright as the world's true light. Same old road, same midnight sky, but Jesus shines when the dark gets high. He is the light of the world. Yeah. Okay. Okay, backwards cap. Hoodie on, walking through the street. They judge what they saw, but God saw underneath. He changed the heart before the outside. Okay, come on, homie. Yeah. He walked into church with his cap turned back, fresh white tee and a warm backpack. Some eyes looked twice from the second row, like his clothes told a story they already know. They saw sneakers, chains, and a streetwise face, but missed the young heart being touched by grace. He sat down quiet with his Bible open wide, trying to let Jesus work deep inside. Yeah, he heard the whispers moving through the air. Does he really belong in a holy place there? But he bowed his head and whispered low, Lord, you know the heart that I don't always show. People look close at the clothes we wear, but God looks deeper than the style of hair. He sees the scars, the prayers, the start, and begins his work inside the heart. Backwards cap, but his face stood straight. God was working while the people stared late. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace on track. Christ in his soul with the cap turned back. Backwards cap, but his heart made new. Jesus was shaping what the world looked through before the outside ever played his part. God transformed the inside of his heart. He used to care what the crowd would say, trying to fit in every single day. Brand on his shirt, pride in his walk, hiding his pain in the way he talked. But Christ met him on a lonely night, turned his darkness into morning light. Didn't start by changing the way he dressed, started by bringing peace to his chest. Now he still wears what he likes to wear, but he walks with purpose, love, and prayer. No longer dressed in shame or pride, he carries the Savior alive inside. Real change ain't just clean a look, it's a heart made new by the holy book. A soul surrendered, a mind restored, a young man walking with the Lord. Backwards cap, but his face stood straight. God was working while the people stared late. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace on track. Christ in his soul with the cap turned back. Backwards cap, but his heart made new. Jesus was shaping what the world looked through before the outside ever played his part. God transformed the inside of his heart. Yeah. One Sunday morning a kid came in, same street style, same nervous grin, feeling out of place by the church house door, like he wasn't clean enough to seek the Lord. The young man smiled and said, come sit with me. Jesus loves who you are and who you'll be. Don't let their eyes make your spirit fall. God sees your heart beyond it all. Now two caps turn back in the worship light. Two young souls learning how to fight, not with pride, not with empty heart, but with Christ alive in a changed heart. So don't judge fast by what eyes can't see. Grace works deep where the roots should be. The outside changes when the inside starts. God builds his temple inside our hearts. Backwards cap, but his face stood straight. God was working while the people stared late. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace on track. Christ in his soul with the cap turned back. Backwards cap, but his heart made new. Jesus was shaping what the world looked through before the outside ever played his part. God transformed the inside of his heart. Yeah, they saw the cap, but God saw the soul. Jesus made the broken places whole. Inside first, then the outside followed. Yeah.
Yeah. No bars on the screen, no map on the road. Lost in the silence with a heavy soul. Sometimes no signal brings the clearest prayer. Okay. Listen. He left the city on the road unknown. Phone in his hand, but he felt alone. GPS spinning, battery low, trying to find a way where he didn't know. Mountains around him, sky turning gray, no internet loading, no words to say. He tapped the screen, but nothing came through. Just a quiet road and a deeper truth. For the first time, no noise in his ears, no messages hiding the weight of his fears. He pulled to the side where the pine tree stood and felt his heart speak like it finally could. When the world goes silent and the screen turns cold, God can reach places we forgot to hold. No Wi-Fi, no tower, no city sound, but heaven still hears when knees touch ground. No signal, but I found connection. One prayer led me in a new direction. Boom, bap, heartbeat, faith on the road. God picked me up when I lost control. No signal, but heaven was near. Jesus still listened through every tear. When the phone went quiet and the fear broke through, I found the best connection was you. He sat in the car with the headlights dim. All those distractions gone from him. No scrolling feed, no fake reply. Just a young man staring at the sky. He said, Lord, I've been lost more than today. I've been running from you in my own way. Always connected but empty inside. Always online but trying to hide. Then tears came down like midnight rain. Not from the road but years of pain. And in that silence, raw and real, he felt God's love begin to heal. A prayer don't need a perfect place, just an open heart before his grace. No password needed, no screen to view, just a broken soul reaching out to you. No signal, but I found connection. One prayer led me in a new direction. Boom, bap, heartbeat, faith on the road. God picked me up when I lost control. No signal, but heaven was near. Jesus still listened through every tear. When the phone went quiet and the fear broke through, I found the best connection was you. After a while, the sky cleared slow. A truck drove by with a friendly glow. The driver stopped and said, you alright? He smiled with peace in the fading light. He found the road, but more than that, he found the way his soul came back. Not just directions to get back home, but a father's voice saying, you're not alone. Now, every time his phone goes low, he remembers that quiet mountain road where signal died, but faith came through and God made his restless heart brand new. So let the towers fall, let the screens go black. God still knows how to lead us back. The strongest line, the truest view is the soul connected straight to you. No signal, but I found connection. One prayer led me in a new direction. Boom, bap, heartbeat, faith on the road. God picked me up when I lost control. No signal, but heaven was near. Jesus still listened through every tear. When the phone went quiet and the fear broke through, I found the best connection was you. Yeah, no bars on the screen. Grace came through. Lost on the road, found in you. The best connection is with God. Yeah.
One lunchbox, one hungry soul, little in his hands, but God stayed in control. Whoever shares never truly loses. Okay, listen. He worked construction where the dust rose high, concrete on his boots, sun burning the sky. Hands full of calluses, back feeling sore. Still thank the Lord when he walked through the door. Mama packed rice and beans in a simple tray, only meal he had for the long work day. Sat by the wall when the noon bell rang, with tired shoulders and a quiet pain. Then he saw a man by the gate outside, old co-worker searching with shame in his eyes. Lost his job, hadn't eaten since night, trying to hide hunger under broken pride. Sometimes love looks small to the world we see, just a meal shared under a dusty tree. But heaven watches the faithful hand that gives with trust when they barely can. The lunchbox open, grace came through. He gave what he had and God made it new. Boom, bap, heartbeat, faith in the heat. Mercy was served on a concrete seat. The lunchbox open, love took place. A small meal carried a kingdom grace. When you share with faith from a humble spot, you never lose what you give to God. He looked at the food, then looked at his friend. Knew his own hunger would rise again, but something inside said don't turn away. I gave you enough for this moment today. He split that meal with a gentle smile, said brother sit down and rest for a while. They ate in silence with dust in the air, then bowed their heads in a short prayer. The friend said, man, I needed this more, not just the food, but hope at the door. The worker said Christ has carried me too, so what I receive I can share with you. Then giving ain't weakness, it's faith. faith in motion, a seed in the soil, a drop in the ocean. God sees the heart that chooses to care and multiplies love through a simple share. The lunchbox opened, grace came through. He gave what he had, and God made it new. Boom bap heartbeat, faith in the heat. Mercy was served on a concrete seat. The lunchbox opened, love took place. A small meal carried a kingdom grace. When you share with faith from a humble spot, you never lose what you give to God. A few days later, when the money was thin, he wondered how the week would begin. Bills on the table, fridge almost bare. Still he whispered, Lord, I know you care. Then his boss called him near the end of the day. Said we got extra work and better pay, and there's a bonus for the way you stay faithful and honest in the work you made. He walked home crying with the blessing in hand. Now he understood what he couldn't plan. God didn't forget that dusty noon when love was shared from a humble spoon. Whoever gives with a faithful soul still remains in the Father's hold. The meal may leave, but grace comes back. God provides on every track. The lunchbox opened, grace came through. He gave what he had, and God made it new. Boom bap heartbeat, faith in the heat. Mercy was served on a concrete seat. The lunchbox opened, love took place. A small meal carried a kingdom grace. When you share with faith from a humble spot, you never lose what you give to God. Yeah. One lunchbox, one act of love, and provision came from the Father above. Whoever shares never truly loses.
Okay, dusty field, 2 stones for a goal. Barefoot dreams with fire in the soul. Yeah. Great miracles start in simple places.
Yeah. Kids played ball where the grass never grew. Dust in the air and the sky turning blue. 2 old bricks made the goal line clear. Laughter rang loud through the whole frontier. Some had no cleats, just faith in their feet. Running through dirt in the afternoon heat. Torn shirts, bright smiles, hearts full of flame. Every young dream had a hidden name. The world passed by and never looked twice, but God saw purpose in that humble sight. A simple field where the children came was about to be touched by Jesus' name. God don't need a stadium light to bring new hope and make wrong things right. He could start with dust, a ball, and prayer, and plant a future right there. On the dirt field, grace began to grow. Little feet running where the blessings flow. Boom bap heartbeat, open the gate. Jesus brought light and called him by name. On the dirt field, dreams stood tall. God used a mission through a simple ball. What looked so small became something real. Miracles started on the dirt field. Then a missionary came walking slow with a worn out Bible in a heart that glows. Saw those children chasing the sun, and prayed, Lord, let your work be done. He organized teams, brought shirts and shoes, taught them to win, taught them how to lose. Not just trophies, not just fame, but character built in Jesus' name. Before each match, they would gather around, heads bowed low on the dusty ground. He'd speak about Christ, about hope, about grace, and heaven started moving in that place. A coach can preach through the way he cares. A field can turn into a house of prayer. When love shows up where the need is real, God can turn dust into something healed. On the dirt field, grace began to grow. Little feet running where the blessings flow. Boom bap heartbeat, hope in the game. Jesus brought light and called him by name. On the dirt field, dreams stood tall. God used a mission through a simple ball. What looked so small became something real. Miracles started on the dirt field. Years went by and the block changed too, and kids grew strong with a brighter view. Some became leaders, some learned to teach, some found Christ through the words he preached. Mothers found hope, fathers came near. The community rose from pain and fear. What began with a ball and a prayer one day helped guide young hearts to a better way. Now the field still holds that holy sound. The children laughing on the dusty ground. A reminder that God can reveal kingdom purpose on a dirt field. So never despise where the story starts.
God builds futures in humble hearts. A simple place in the Savior's hand could bring revival through the land. On the dirt field, grace began to grow. Little feet running where the blessings flow. Boom, bap, heartbeat, hope in the game. Jesus brought light and called him by name. On the dirt field, dreams stood tall. God used a mission through a simple ball. What looked so small became something real. Miracles started on the dirt field.
Yeah. 2 stones for gold, dust in the air. But God was moving through love and prayer. Great miracles start in simple places.